I wish all of you very good morning and have a great pleasure to welcome you on behalf of Art India. And here I am going to introduce you with our legendary art we have been following from centuries here. And this is the art of making handmade, hand-knotted carpets. To just say handmade is not sufficient because there are a variety of carpets in handmades around the world. Some are hand woven, some are hand shuttled, some are hand tufted also. But we are not talking about that. We are talking about hand knotted, which takes its place in art museums around the world. The oldest carpet in hand knotted one you will find in Hermitage Museum, which is 2,500 years. It was found in Zagros Mountains. The valley name is Pazarik. The name of the carpet has been given a Pazarik as well. You find that carpet in Hermitage Museum. There are other museums all over the world where you find hand knotted, and one of the greatest carpet is Victoria and Albert Museum, London, which was made in 1537. It took 7 years to make for 7 people. They got it in 1920. Maybe hundreds or thousands of pounds they had to pay to acquire that carpet. Then there is a Solomon's carpet in Metropolitan Museum of Arts in New York. You will find a carpet by the name of Solomon's carpet here. That was all damaged. They restored the carpet and still they had to pay $5 million. You can find these things in Google also, and it's not a big thing to find now to have that access to those carpets here. And we are talking about, there are many places in India where we make these hand-knotted carpets, but we are talking about here, since I am from Kashmir, I would like to give you a little bit of, the knowledge how we do this in Kashmir here. And in Kashmir, we don't go to factories, workshops, we work on them in the houses. This is all done by the families itself here. And we don't learn this art in schools, in institutions. We learn at home while watching the parents. But nowadays in new generations, they are not interested. They are not watching us because they are very busy with the iPhones and other things here. So unfortunately, in future, we won't be looking at these hand-knotted carpets here. Because when we make the carpet, we tie the knots, and they are in millions. It's like filling an ocean, drop by drop, drop by drop, drop by. Lots of patience, concentration efforts, and it needs a great skill to make these carpets here. Everybody cannot make this carpet. It has to be a skilled hands only in the family to make this carpet here. This is the type of loom here, and these are the tools what we have been using from centuries. We have not changed. We have not added any of the tools. These are the 3 tools. The knife is always in our hand. This has 2 functions, and why it is curved? Because this has 2 functions. One is to give an angle to the knots, and then with the sharper side of the knife, we cut it. And this is the compressor to compress the iron comb, to compress the knots. And this is the scissors here. There's a flat scissors here. Now, when we have to make a carpet, we need the base of the carpet. It has 2 layers, the back and the front, where we tie the knots. But before we tie the knots, we have to go through a design. For us, the design is not sketched. It's in a written form, like a script, which is coming down from centuries. Because these designs are all traditional. They have name, they have meaning, they have significance, they have historical background. We need many pages for one of the carpets, and these are symbols and codes we give to the colors, to the location, to the number of knots, which colored thread to be knotted, where to tie, and how many to tie. And that results in a design, and these are all regional designs sometimes, and there are family designs. And there's a diversity in the designs as well here. And then after that, one person recites in shape of a folklore. We recite it and then mentioning colored threads. When we have to tie each knot for that, what we do, we choose 1 thread from the front layer and parallel to this, 1 from the back. Then we hold the threads up to that. And after listening to the colors, because one person recites and mentions colored threads, suppose this colored thread is mentioned in the program, this is how we tie each knot. We move the thread around this here, then we go in and then move around here again. To form the nap, we join the ends. It makes figure, mathematical shape of 8 is formed, mathematical 8. It's climber's knot, which never comes out. And then we bring it down here. With this side of the knife, we press it first, and then with this side of the knife, we cut it here. We leave it longer because we have to shear it later. And that makes 1 single knot. Similarly, we do it one by one. We go on knotting, go on knotting, go on knotting till we complete the row. We do it row-wise. Once one row is completed, we compress the knots so that they are compact and they are close. Then we interlock the knots. How we interlock the knots? We pass a cord line, very thin cord line, all the way from that end to this end. It could be of any color because it is not visible once the carpet is completed. It's in between the threads on top of row of knots. And then we beat it again here. Second beating is there. After that, we change the layer. How we change the layer? We pull it down. These threads from here, they cross. Once they cross, the row gets locked. Then it doesn't allow any of the knot to come out. Even if we pull one after a lot of efforts, it will never pull the whole line. So that's why these carpets, they last for generation to generation to generation. After that, we go for another row of knots, again locking, interlocking. And when certain portion of the carpet is completed, we trim it just to see the progress, because this is not the final trimming here. And we just see the progress, and then we complete. Final trimming is only once we complete the whole carpet. That's after the completion of the carpet. We cut it down and then we place it on the floor. First, we give them washing. For the washing is very important. That way, we check the colors and we make them pre-shrink for the future washings. It will not change the shape at all. And we drip them out in the sun to get them sun tested as well here. Once it is completely dry, then we leave it on the floor, which is hard and smooth, and then we trim it like this here, and to make it even. Here we have to be very careful, because if there is any wrong step, it will be a big damage which we cannot afford. Now the extra threads are all trimmed like this here to make it even. No machines, nothing at all, no any other tools. Only these three tools and the skilled hands are involved in making these carpets. And then finally we bind these edges again here with the needle if something is to be done, and then we tie the knots. This is the part of the carpet, it's all the way through. We tie the knots and to form the fringes to decorate the carpet here. And that's how these carpets are made. And if you have any of the questions to clarify, I'm here to answer it. And at the same time, I thank you very much for visiting us and giving a precious moments of your precious time. Thank you.